And thank you guys. Thursday's action at Chris Hardman Field, Ottawa Hills hosting Cardinal Stritch. Stritch is up 1-0 early, and the pitchers lock it down for a little bit. David Crook gets back-to-back Ks in the second for the Cards. He retires 6 straight on this run. Cooper Eideneyer keeps getting out of trouble for the other team. 2 on in the third. Everybody's sitting down after the strikeout of Tyler Bonsack. Something's got to give in the bottom of the fourth. Runners on second and third for Luke Knepper. The Cards throw home on the grounder, but Jackson Snyder beats the throw, all tied at 1. Still in the fourth, bags full for Jay Breed. Grounder right off the rubber. Sebastian Stevens and Knepper score to take a 3-1 lead, and it's all Green Bears from then on. A 7-1 home win. Toby Stevens closes it down on the bump.
Yeah, I feel like we were a little slow in the first few innings, but then as the game moved on, we started getting the bats going, and we made an impact on the score. My job was just to go out there with those strikes, so I really just went out there, focused on my mechanics, and tried to get the ball over the plate and let my infield do the work.
Jason Griffin and Adam Furness doing the work behind the mic for us.
An attack matchup between Ottawa Hills and Cardinal Stritch. It was Ottawa Hills, Adam, that started off a little bit slow offensively as David Crook did a very nice job shutting them down. But we knew that Ottawa Hills would eventually get some hits going. They get away with a victory here today, 7-1.
Yeah, I think we'd be remiss without mentioning David Crook and the start that he did have as a sophomore, and what he did was pretty incredible. But like we've been saying and said throughout the broadcast, this Ottawa Hills offense is one of the best in the area, and we kind of knew they would break open at some point, and they did exactly that.
Ottawa Hills now won 7 in a row as their only 2 losses against Perrysburg and Findlay. But this is a big matchup against Cardinal Stritch. They needed this win. They started off slow. We talked to Toby Stevens, and he said first few innings they just started off slow. Just we're kind of going through the motions a little bit, if you want to say that, but then they came through. But give Cardinal Stritch a lot of credit. They really fought today.
Yeah, absolutely, especially after the Tuesday game being 13-1. Being able to come out like they did was pretty awesome, so we will give them their roses, so to say. But, yeah, we do have the preseason favorite in the TAC, Ottawa Hills, on the other side of the field, and they lived up to the hype for sure.
And Cooper Eideneyer started today for Ottawa Hills. Struggled a little bit with his command, threw a couple of wild pitches, walked some guys, but then talk about Toby Stevens. Came in, the sophomore, strikes out 7 in relief, and really just mowed down the Cardinals.
Yeah, we talked about Crooks being the sophomore that started, first career start, that did well. Toby Stevens matched the energy for sure. He was getting the ball, staying on the dirt, getting back on the rubber, working quick, was able to find a groove, and looked really, really comfortable for him.
So Ottawa Hills takes a no-hitter into the 7th inning as Cardinal Stritch gets a couple of hits in that last inning, but it was not enough. Ottawa Hills wins at 7-1. They've won 7 in a row and 5-0 in the TAC.